guys, what's up? It's me again, Joe from Team Dark Magic Attack. Today I'm going to go over my Dark Magician profile. I actually had a couple of people ask for a profile. So this is my favorite deck to play. I've been playing it since I can remember. Dark Magician is my favorite monster. So I'd at least go ahead and go over a profile for you guys. So without further ado, let's go. Two Dark Magicians. You could play one. I think right now that's a little risky. Just because I went to locals the other week and I just got my ass handed to me with things getting banished like left and right. So I mean, like, you can play one, but I think two's great. Three, I mean, you can do that, but that's way too bricky for me. Just because Dark Magicians, it's a vanilla monster. It doesn't do anything, so two's perfect. Play one Red Eyes. This is basically for the Dragoon package. We do play Red Eyes Fusion in this deck, so a while back, I was playing two Red Eyes, playing some Insights and Red Eyes Wyvern, but I opted to take that out for more negates and hand traps and stuff like that. So one Dark Magician Girl. This is basically just for the Soul Servant, because when you have Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, you can banish Soul Servant, draw for two. But I don't run Mana or Mahad, but I think Mana, like, low-key is like better than Dark Magician Girl. But I do run Salvation, which is but it does help out sometimes. After that, we've got three rods. This is like your main searcher of the deck. This lets you find a spell or trap that lists Dark Magician. And then he has the other effect where, like, when he's in the graveyard and you activate either like Soul Servant or Eternal Soul on your opponent's turn, you can tribute a spellcaster, bring him back to the hand. So like if you have like Dark Magician, or if you have a Girl or Artemis on the field, you can tribute them, bring him back to your hand, so then you can summon him next turn to grab your circle or like whatever you need. Three souls. Now this card's just amazing. Basically, you tribute for cost, or I guess send for cost, level 6 or higher spellcaster. Usually Dark Magician, you can dump Girl if you want, if you need her for Soul Servant. Or you can special summon him to the field, and then if you have like Salvation or something else on the field you don't need, you can pop the spell and traps and draw up to 2 cards. So there's that. It's a good extender as well. Like if you need to like get out like Nightmare Unicorn or something like that, Dark or something like that, you can just, you know, get him on the field. Playing two Illusions. This card's nuts. Lets you search basically any Dark Magician monster other than a ritual card. So you can get your Timaeus, you can get your Girl, and whatever you want. You can also summon it, and then when it's on the field, you can like bounce it back to negate something, and I think it summons a Dark Magician as well from the graveyard. Yeah. I personally never use this to summon and negate. But I mean, like, it's there. I've done it like once maybe, but like when it first came out. But this is mainly one to search and get your card. You get to put one card from your hand back onto the deck. So if you have like your Red Eyes or your Dark Magician Girl and you don't really need them, you can just put them back in the deck. And then I play just one Timaeus. I wish this card was a lot better. I really do. But for what it is, it's not bad. It's easy to get out. If you have like Salvation or another circle or something on the field, you can pop that, special summon him. Or if you have like an extra, you know, if you need to get Rod in the graveyard, you can tribute your Rod to special summon him. And then he's just basically a walking poly. So like you get your Dragon Knight out if you have to, or if you have Illusion in your hand, you can get Master of Chaos. You can also get Dragoon. You only get the one pop because of using one Dark Magician, not a Red Eyes. But still, it's nice. Could always be better, I think. But that's it for the monsters. For the spells, 3 Soul Servant. This is like the best spell in the deck. Basically, you play it, you can add like any Dark Magician card, stack it on top of your deck. And then if you have, depending on how many Dark Magician Girl, Mana, Mahad, like if you play all 4 of them, you can draw up to 4 cards if they're all in your graveyard or field. I don't play Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician, so usually I just get 2 draws. But yeah, you banish that and then you draw, so. 2 circles. This card used to be like super good, but like now it just sucks. Half the time it misses, and if it does, it's always like you get like secrets or something. It's never anything you need. But you check out the top 3 cards, pick 1 Dark Magician, spell or trap, add it to your hand, and then you get to arrange it in any order. The only reason why we use it is basically for the banish. Anytime a Dark Magician special summon once per turn, you can banish a target on the field, so that's the only reason why I play it. And you can play 2, you can play 1. I've played 1 before, and it's actually not bad, but 3, it's too bricky at 3. The field spell, so 1 terraforming, the search. I got 2 secret villages, 1 salvation, so salvation, you activate it. Like, this is usually my go-to when I get Rod. Search this because it thins the deck out. It's an Eternal Soul, and lets you set it directly from the deck onto the field. But then after that, like, it's kind of like, if you summon a Dark Magician, you get to, and you have Dark Magician Girl in the graveyard, you can special summon her or vice versa. But like, other than that, like, it's good for like a pop off Magician Souls, or if you have Timmy in your hand, Timaeus, you can pop that and then use that to special summon him. But that's really all I use it for. Secret Village is nuts. I think, like, honestly, that's low-key better than Salvation, honestly. But if you have a spellcaster on the field, or if your opponent doesn't have a spellcaster, sorry, they can activate spell cards. So, like, if you can get Dragoon on the field and then get that, like, it's pretty much like a win. Like, trust me. Also, we have 1 secret. I'm just playing 2 refs right now. I was playing 3, which, like, I really want to play 3, but sometimes, like, when you get ashed, you can't do anything. So it locks you out for the turn. So, but secrets or Red Eyes Fusion, like 2, you can play 3. People play it at 1. I've actually tossed in Magic Eyes Fusion, so you banish stuff from the graveyard. So if you do get your Dragoon out and, you know, say it gets banished or destroyed or whatever, you can use this, banish a Dark Magician or Red Eyes or Timaeus, whatever. You can get your Dragoon back out, or you can get your Dragon Knight out or whatever. So, like, this is nice. Kind of late game, in my opinion. Only running 2 preps, because I see Illusion of Chaos way too much. Prep is nice because, like, you know, you don't really brick off of it. I'm gonna hear that fill out. You can't brick off it. It's good ash bait, so you play it, someone ashes it, and it's like, cool, because it's not once per turn, so then you just play it again. So, like, I might throw in another one again. It's really, like, situational for me, but I mean, like, 2's fine, but 3's even better, so I might just, you know, take out maybe Magical Eyes and turn another prep in. 1 Upstart, and then 1 Cold Buy. Upstart's good, especially with, like, half the stuff in the deck. Like, you can play Upstart, and then you can, like, chain your Soul Servant, stack your deck, and then just draw it, so you get, like, a free draw. Or even, like, the Dark Magicians, you can do that. Or even, like, Circle, you can play a Circle. If you brick off of it, like, if you don't hit anything, you stack it on how you want. And then you can just use Upstart, and then you can draw, so, like, that's good as well. But that's it for the spells. Only 1 soul. I might take out something and put another one in just for that security. Once again, I played locals a couple weeks ago, and then just, like, half my deck was just getting banished, Cash Tier stuff, and it just sucks. It really sucks. I'm playing 3 skill drains. Skill drain is amazing in this deck because once again, like Dark Magician doesn't do anything by himself. So if you can get Eternal Soul and then you get your Circle, and then if you can like low key get Dark Magician to Dragon Knight, like you're set. And then even with like Secret Village with Dragoon, because this negates your opponent's monsters, and I mean as well as yours, but then again, if you can get Dragoon out with like Secret Village, you get like a 3000 beat sticker right there. I played, like this was an MVP, I was playing against Trap Tricks, and I just summoned Dragoon, Secret Village, I mean I had my Circle and Soul on the field, and then I had Skill Drain, and the person was just locked out, they couldn't do anything. Trap Trick monsters aren't super strong anyway. I'm playing 2 evenly matched. I love this card. It's great going second. Or like, even it was risky, but I did it. I went first. I had stuff in my hand, but like I just didn't want to play anything because I had a feeling they were playing something nuts. They were playing Kashtira. So I had this in my hand, just pass turn, whatever. They played all their stuff. They attacked me, and then I was just like, pap, there you go. And they had to banish like 6 cards. So this is great. 3 infinite permanents, just good negate, and then 3 solemn judgments. That's it for the traps. That's actually it for the main deck. Extra deck, I'll start off with the links. 1 Artemis, 1 Link Spider, 1 Armduck. This is just great to get Rod off the field and to get Dark Magician off the field. So what I like to do is, like, if I have like Skill Drain on the field and I have my Circle and Eternal Soul, basically just pop out your Dark Magician and then just bring them back next turn, and then just do the same. You use your Armduck, so then you have that like interruption with them. Link 2s, I got 1 Nightmare Phoenix and Dark. This is amazing, especially if you're playing anything with Dark, or Dark monsters. You summon it, grab a Dark monster from the graveyard, and then you can just like link climb, you can go into Celine, and then and then access code. Like that's what I normally do. This is just his pop for a spell or trap. So link 3s, that Cluster, Nightmare Unicorn, and then my Celine. I don't go into him very much, but he's pretty decent if you can. Has some pretty solid effects. When you attack, you can banish, or you can give him 1500 attack and make a second attack, depending on whatever. But like this guy's like the best. Link climb into him, you can beef him up to 5300. Then I think if you banish 1, you can destroy a card or so on the field, if I'm not mistaken. But he's nuts in the deck. If I was running Relinquished Animal in the deck, which is a Link 1, but I took him out for a Link Spider, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Side deck's kind of right now. Oh, that's right, fusions. My apologies. 2 Dragoons, this is like the bread and butter of the deck. You get your Dragoon out, Village, you're pretty much set, unless if someone's running like Invoked or something with Spellcasters, but 90% of the time, this is the game winner. 1 Dragon Knight, basically for your back row, just to save your spells and traps. The Dark Magicians, only 1 of. A Master of Chaos. You know what? Honestly, like, I've been using this card a lot more, and I really like it. It's actually really cool because, like, if you summon him, you can bring a Dark Monster back. So, like, if you already have Dragoon on the field, and you summon him, you can bring, like, your Red Eyes Dragon back, and if you have, like, Secrets or, like, Timaeus or whatever, and then you can, like, fuse back into, like, another Dragoon. Like, it doesn't happen often, but, like, it's pretty cool. And then I got 1 Quintet. I just put him back in there just for like a board wipe. You can use Magic Eyes, Fusion, banish 5 different spellcasters because their whole deck's spellcasters. And then you can board wipe when you summon them. So that's it for the extra deck. Side deck, 3 Ash Blossoms, 2 Nibs, 2 Dark Rulers, Feather Duster, and Dark Magic for back row. And then going second, your Lightning Storms. Have these in there. Now, I honestly, whenever I side, like, I never drew these in my matches, so I could opt those out for something else. And then 2 goes in. So that's the deck. Once again, like, this is my favorite deck to play. This is like really the only deck I like to pimp out. I lose a lot more than I win, but it's always fun, like, when I do get some decent wins off a pretty meta deck or, you know, really good solid deck. So let me know what you think. If you want, I can go over some combos with this deck. Just let me know down in the comments. And if you want any more deck profiles, let me know. I got tons of decks, more so casual, so I don't really invest a lot into them. Mainly like when the structure decks come out, I'll buy 3 of them, put them together. So like I really don't pimp out a lot of decks other than maybe a handful of them I keep up with. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share. That would be awesome. Alright, thanks. Bye.